We have had a strong jobs report this time around for the US economy, and we can see that non-farm employment change came in at 172,000 jobs added as compared to 85,000, and then we also revised the previous number higher to 179,000, जो हमारा पिछले month का number था, that has now been revised higher to 179,000. So for those of you who are new to this, नॉन फार्म एम्प्लॉयमेंट चेंज हमें बेसिकली बताता है कि कितनी जॉब्स ऐड हुई हैं यूएस इकोनॉमी में अदर देन द एग्रीकल्चरल सेक्टर. सो वी कैन सी कि हम यहाँ इकोनॉमिस्ट फोरकास्ट कर रहे थे दैट वी वुड ऐड 85,000 जॉब्स, but then we added more than what was expected or forecasted, and we added 172,000. So this is good for the US economy. And as for the other metrics, we can see average hourly earnings came in at 0.3%, which was forecasted. So this came in as expected. Then similarly for unemployment rate, it came in at 4.3%. And yeah, it was pretty much as forecasted by the economists. So हम यहाँ पे एक डिफरेंट एक चेंज होता हुआ देख रहे हैं ट्रेंड. जो हमारा नॉन फार्म एम्प्लॉयमेंट चेंज था वो पिछले 3 बार से अच्छा आ रहा था, एंड मतलब इस बार भी अच्छा आया है. बट हम हमेशा ये देख रहे थे कि जो प्रीवियस नंबर था वो बाद में लोअर रिवाइज हो जाता था इन द नेक्स्ट प्रिंट. बट दिस टाइम अराउंड वी एक्चुअली सीन कि वो जो प्रीवियस वाला नंबर है वो भी हायर रिवाइज हो गया है. सो दिस इज़ अ वेरी गुड थिंग फॉर द यूएस इकोनॉमी, एंड दिस शोज कि हमारी जो यूएस इकोनॉमी है वो अभी भी रिजिलियंट है, एंड दैट इज स्टिल एक्सपैंडिंग because there are more jobs being added. So now let's see how this is affecting the financial markets and different assets around. So after strong jobs report, we see dollar moving higher. And the Nasdaq dropped sharply and is now cooling off the highs. We were down about 5.6% on the day of NFP. And मैं आगे इस वीडियो में आपको समझाऊंगा कि ऐसा क्यों हुआ. Then we see yields rising again off of the strong NFP print, and we'll also talk about this in detail. My position in GBP USD finally is now in profit after the strong NFP print and a stronger dollar. So we'll also discuss this. And finally, we saw sharp selling in the precious metals after the strong labor data. So we'll also discuss this and understand the reason behind this. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Before we get into this video, I would just like to give a disclaimer कि इस वीडियो के अंदर जो भी मैं चीज़ें शेयर कर रहा हूँ that is not supposed to be taken as financial advice, and मेरा किसी तरह से भी वो इंटेंट नहीं है. All that I'm sharing here is what I'm doing in my trading account, and hopefully you can learn something from that. So that is my only purpose of sharing this video. So let's begin with the dollar because this is definitely the chart of the day. आफ्टर स्ट्रॉन्ग लेबर डेटा हमने डॉलर को क्यों हायर मूव करते हुए देखा इज अ रीज़न दैट विल बी इन द माइंड्स ऑफ अ लॉट ऑफ बिगिनर्स. सो इसका रीज़न ये है बिकॉज वी सॉ a large number of jobs added in the non-farm employment change, and जो forecast था that was 85,000, but we actually added 172,000 jobs. So that is a big difference in the forecast and the actual number. So उस वजह से the dollar rallied higher, and also because जैसा कि हमें पता है Fed के dual mandates हैं. First is to support the labor market and the other one is to control inflation. So अगर inflation, you have to understand inflation already higher है, and अगर labor market strong होगा तो that gives the room that the Fed needs to raise rates and actually talk about rate hikes. So that is something that the dollar is liking right now because rate hikes are good for the currency. So after we've had strong labor data, so that shows the Fed ki at least labor market to abhi ke liye strength dikha raha hai. So they don't really have to cut rates or think about cutting rates because labor market is still doing well. And then the other side of the mandate, that is to control inflation, फिर वो Fed उस चीज पे काम करना स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं, and for them to be able to do that they would then have to raise rates or talk about hiking rates. So that is what the dollar is loving right now, and it is up off of that. So yeah, this is it for the dollar. And अभी के लिए dollar, I think ये जो एक हम trend देख रहे हैं, we at least move on to 100.4. but अगर आप मेरी personal bias पूछेंगे, तो I think we still have room in the dollar towards the upside, because actually dollar के लिए this is a very good environment. Because एक तो हम geopolitical stress में हैं, there is still the US and Iran war going on, and plus there is a lot of tension in the Middle East, so that brings safe haven flow to the dollar. So एक तो वो चीज़ है ही, geopolitical tension जो है around the globe, तो उससे safe haven flow आता है in the dollar. And then the other thing is जो मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक इन्वायरमेंट है हमारा, जहाँ पे हायर इन्फ्लेशन है and the labor market is still holding up well. So that is also bullish for the dollar, because in that case the Fed will look to hike rates, and like I said, increasing rates or hiking, or Fed hiking rates is good for the dollar. So I think we do have room towards the upside in the dollar. Maybe 102 also looks like a good level for the dollar to move higher to with time. So this is not a prediction that I'm making. It's my personal bias. I think we do see higher prices in the dollar off of the recent environment that we have. And so to support my bias, I do have a trade in GBP USD. So let me just show you guys that. If you've been watching my videos, so you will already know this, that I was in this trade from Friday. Yeah, it's been quite a lot of time. So I think I was in this trade from 22 May. Yes. So now finally I have started to see some profits. Initially हम काफी consolidate कर रहे थे, and there was a lot of noise in the markets because we were revolving around US Iran का deal, and then जो environment था वो भी उतना supportive नहीं था of the dollar. So in dollar we were pretty much consolidating. But then now that we have a very clear direction in the dollar because of the strong labor data, and right now US Iran talks have also pretty much stalled. So I think we will see lower prices in GBP USD. But just to let you guys know कि मैं अपनी position के साथ अभी क्या कर रहा हूँ, so I have taken partials around this level. So I initially entered with 0.05 lot size, एंड उसमें से मैंने अभी के लिए 0.02 बुक कर चुका है. सो आई हैव बुक 0.02. So this is something that I've done, and I made around $22 in this trade right now. अभी तक because I've booked 0.02, तो इसके थ्रू मेरे को $20 मिले हैं. And for the rest of the position, that is 0.03 lots, so I still have about $30 running in profit. So $22 here, and then $30 to $34 running here for the rest of the position. So for the rest of the position, मेरा आइडिया ये है कि मैं 4 आवर में जाके आई विल गो टू द 4 आवर टाइम फ्रेम, एंड मैं अपना स्टॉप लॉस ट्रेल करता चलूँ. सो करंटली फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ द पोजीशन दैट आई हैव ऑन, मेरा जो स्टॉप लॉस है दैट इज हियर एट दिस वाइट लाइन दैट यू सी, विच इज एट 1.34260. सो ये अभी के लिए मेरा प्लान है. सो माई स्टॉप लॉस इज हियर, but then if we do break below this level that we're seeing here in the 4 hour, so then what I'll do is I'll place my stop loss somewhere around here. I will give this a bit more room as compared to my other trades, because I still believe in the dollar strength, and I think that the dollar has room towards the upside. So then that would mean that GBP USD goes lower. So I will trail my stop loss a bit loosely in this trade, because I think that there is still room towards the downside for GBP USD. So let's see how this trade plays out. Abhi ke liye, like I said, I have 0.03 lots still running, and my SL is trailed to 1.34260. So moving on to the Nasdaq, this is a concept that a lot of beginners struggle with. Is अगर बहुत सारी जॉब्स ऐड हुई हैं इकोनॉमी में, तो ऑफ कोर्स दैट इज अ पॉजिटिव साइन फॉर द इकोनॉमी, एंड ऑफ कोर्स नैस्डैक शुड बी हायर इन थ्योरी. बट एक्चुअली अगर आप ऐसे सोच रहे हो, तो मतलब योर थिंकिंग इज करेक्ट, देयर इज नथिंग रॉन्ग अबाउट दैट. बट एक्चुअली शॉर्ट टर्म में मार्केट डज नॉट केयर अबाउट दैट. of course long term में this is a good thing that the economy is doing well and everything, but short term में market इसको कैसे देख रहा है कि Fed rate hikes की बात करेगा, and अगर Fed rate hikes की बात कर रहा है तो कंपनी स्ट्रगल करेंगे, बिकॉज फिर उनको जो वो लोन लेती हैं टू एक्सपैंड देयर बिजनेस वो और ज़्यादा कॉस्टली पड़ेगा, एंड दे विल नॉट बी डूइंग दैट देन, एंड वो लोन नहीं लेंगे, बिजनेस एक्सपैंड नहीं करेंगे, सो दैट in turn will hurt the economy a bit, because फिर उनको उतना प्रॉफिट नहीं होगा और उतनी एम्प्लॉयमेंट क्रिएट नहीं होगी। अब जब कोई बिजनेस एक्सपैंड करता है, लोन लेता है एंड एक्सपैंड करता है, उसको ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट्स होते हैं, तो ही तो वो ज़्यादा लोग हायर करता है। बट इफ़ दैट स्टॉप्स हैपनिंग एंड अगर इंटरेस्ट रेट बढ़ जाता है तो उसको वो लोन लेना एक्सपेंसिव हो जाएगा कंपनीज को, एंड देन फिर वो शायद लोन ना ले एंड उनको कम प्रॉफिट्स होंगे, सो देन दे विल हायर लेस पीपल. So that is what the market is pricing in right now. And raising rates or hiking interest rates is never a good thing for the stock market, because ये नैस्डैक चलता ही कैश फ्लो पे है, एंड जितना ज़्यादा कंपनीज पैसे बोरो कर पाती हैं एट लोअर इंटरेस्ट रेट्स, उतना इन कंपनीज को ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट होता है, एंड सो द नैस्डैक इज मेड अप ऑफ दीज कंपनीज, एंड दैट इज हाउ इट गोज हायर. But right now, because the Fed has now started talking about, like, it will probably start talking about hiking rates, that is what the market is now trying to price in with this move lower of about 5 to 6%. And do I think that this is the bottom? Because काफी टाइम से हम देख रहे हैं कि एक छोटी सी सेलिंग होती है, देन वी कम बैक राइट अप. तो नो, आई थिंक we probably do see a bigger pullback into some of these areas down below. So let me just yeah. So I think according to me, places that I would be interested in taking trades would be either this 0.5 fib level right about here, or and then we go further, or we come lower, test this previous high at 0.618 fib level, and then we go higher from here. So I think these are the two things that I have in mind as to the places that I would be interested in taking trades or adding to my long positions when I talk about stock investments and stuff. Currently, actually, मेरे US stocks में मेरी उतनी कोई investments है नहीं, मतलब I haven't really invested in US stocks as such up to date. But I remember like 2 to 3 months back, I wanted to invest in a lot of software companies in the US. After we saw that big drop off, तो उसके बाद few companies like Adobe and Intuit and Microsoft were really looking attractive to me, and I think they're still pretty beaten up. But yeah, I decided not to invest in US stocks for now and rather just invest in the domestic market. So that is what I have been doing so far. But अगर मेरे को कुछ ऐसा drop off मिलता है and I do see an opportunity, तो I will either take a trade or maybe like start some investments in the US markets. So we'll have to see how this plays out, and this is my bias on the Nasdaq. I think we do come lower for a bit because काफी हम थोड़े ज़्यादा stretched हो गए थे, and now we have finally found a top. At least that is what it seems like for now. So I think we do further pull back to these areas, and then I think we go up from there. तो मैंने अपना एक्चुअली इंस्टाग्राम पे ऑलरेडी बता दिया था दैट आई एम आउट ऑफ द नीके ट्रेड, बट स्टिल फॉर माय यूट्यूब व्यूअर्स, तो आई एम नाउ आउट ऑफ दिस ट्रेड एट 65,000 approximately, and I got trailed out on Friday, and I made about $150 in this trade. So actually at this top I was looking at about I think 220 to $240, but then of course we came down, and yeah, I got trailed out of this trade. So I made $150, and a lot of people then ask me at times ki don't you think you should have booked your profits over here and yahin pe trade close kar dena tha, you would have gotten about $240, but now you're down to only about $150. But then you can similarly think that way कि मेरे को यहाँ से यहीं पे बुक कर लेना चाहिए था, यहाँ से यहाँ पे बुक कर लेना चाहिए था. So hindsight is a very लाइक इट्स अ लग्जरी इन ट्रेडिंग। आप कभी भी पीछे देख के ऐसे बोल सकते हो कि मतलब यहाँ पे कर लेना चाहिए था, यहाँ पे कर लेना चाहिए था, बट यू डोंट रियली नो व्हाट्स टू कम नेक्स्ट। बिकॉज अगर इफ जस्ट थिंक अबाउट इट, अगर मैंने यहाँ पे मान लो प्रॉफिट ले लिया होता एंड ये मार्केट और ऊपर जाता रहता, तो आई वुड हैव लुक्ड लाइक अ फूल टू यू गाइज। बिकॉज तब आपको लगता कि यहाँ क्यों कर लिया, ये तो और ऊपर गया। सो hindsight is a very scary thing and a very crazy thing in market, so you can't really start thinking that way. You have to follow your strategy, and that is what I did, and I'm completely fine. I'm actually very happy that I made a lot of profit in this trade. And अगर मैं इसमें risk to reward की बात करूँ तो if I so I made about 1:2.5 or 1:3. I think I would call this 1:2, 1:3, बिकॉज मैंने इसमें $50 रिस्क किए थे एंड आई मेड अबाउट $150। ऑल्दो यहाँ पे वो ऐसा नहीं दिख रहा है। आई थिंक MT5 पे जो मेरा ब्रोकर है वो इसको थोड़े डिफरेंट प्राइसेस की तरह ट्रीट करता है, बट आई हैव मेड अबाउट $150 इन दिस ट्रेड। सो आई वुड कॉल दिस अ 1:3 रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड रेशियो। Yeah, so let's move on to the next pair. Talking about the precious metals now, so actually gold, तो बिल्कुल ही we are dumping lower in precious metals, and actually this is because gold and silver को यूजुअली एक ऐसा इकोनॉमिक इन्वायरमेंट अच्छा लगता है जहाँ पे रेट कट्स की बात हो रही हो, ना कि रेट हाइक्स की। सो दिस इज अ कम्प्लीटली ऑपोजिट इन्वायरमेंट टू व्हाट दीज मेटल्स यूजुअली लाइक, एंड इसलिए वी आर सीइंग अ पुश लोअर आफ्टर द स्ट्रॉन्ग लेबर डेटा। अगर लेबर मार्केट स्ट्रॉन्ग है तो दैट मीन्स द इकोनॉमी इज ऑल्सो प्रिटी स्ट्रॉन्ग, एंड वही चीज़ यहाँ पे डॉलर एंड सिल्वर को नहीं अच्छी लग रही है। बिकॉज अगर डॉलर वीक होता है तो पीपल एंड इन्वेस्टर्स यूजुअली रश इनटू गोल्ड एंड सिल्वर, बट अगर ऐसा नहीं होता है तो देन दे ऑफन मूव लोअर एंड दे कम आउट ऑफ गोल्ड एंड सिल्वर टू and then they move on to investing in the dollar. So right now I think that is what the play here is, because investors ये price in कर रहे हैं कि we will probably see higher rates, and that is not good for metals. So that is why we saw selling on Friday after the strong data. Similarly in silver के अंदर भी हम देख पा रहे हैं that we are now down about uh, we are down to $67, and we are now testing this 200-day moving average as well as this demand level. So this is a very crucial level of support for the buyers, and we'll have to see कि यहाँ से क्या करता है silver. मेरी bias definitely bearish ही है, and gold एंड सिल्वर दोनों में ही अगर मैं ट्रेडिंग पर्सपेक्टिव से बात करूं, बट इन्वेस्टिंग पर्सपेक्टिव से आई थिंक दिस इज़ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग। बिकॉज एक टाइम पे अगर हम देखें तो गोल्ड एंड सिल्वर वो प्रिटी were testing these highs, and then now we are down by quite a lot. So if we measure this move from here to here, in silver we are down about 45%. So that is a very good correction to be investing in silver. And this is not financial advice, of course. It never is. So I think मेरे लिए अभी के लिए investing in silver and gold doesn't really make sense, because I think according to my, like, I'm still in college, so I think abhi ke liye I can still take a bit more, I can still make bets that are a bit on the riskier side, and so that is why I'm currently not really looking to invest in gold and silver. But agar gold and silver और नीचे जाते हैं and they give me even better prices, then I would definitely look at investing in them. But right now, I think I'm just waiting for even lower prices if I can get them. If I don't get them, that is also completely fine, because I think I've always thought of this time for me as a place where I can, as a time to learn more, and and this is a time for me where I can make riskier bets, because I'm still in college, and I don't think that it really makes sense for me to be investing in gold and silver, because firstly I don't really have that much of capital कि मैं gold and silver के अंदर रहूं, and I do the returns that I'll see, that won't probably be a lot of money for me on my capital. But अगर, like I said, I think gold and having gold and silver in your portfolio is a must if you're above the age of 28 or 30. So you should definitely have gold and silver, especially if you consider the rising US debt. I think we're up to about 36 trillion. The last time I saw the US debt, we were up to $36 trillion in debt. So yeah, having gold and silver in your portfolio definitely is a must. But just for me, I don't think it's the right time for me to be investing in gold and silver, because at this time I'm still in college and I think I can take riskier bets, and I can like invest in companies that I like, and so that is what I'm doing right now. But अगर मेरे को गोल्ड एंड सिल्वर और कम प्राइसेस पे मिलते हैं तो देन आई विल डेफिनेटली लुक एट इन्वेस्टिंग इन दीज एज वेल. एंड सो आई डू हैव them in my watch list, दोनों ट्रेडिंग के पर्सपेक्टिव से भी एंड इन्वेस्टिंग के पर्सपेक्टिव से भी. बट आई थिंक ट्रेडिंग के पर्सपेक्टिव से I would still want to see low, like I want to see higher prices to sell into this rally and then take silver even lower. So let's see if I get that. So this is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And अभी के लिए मैं dollar bullish setups ही track कर रहा हूँ, because I think that is the new trend that we have. Also, institutions added dollar longs to their portfolios, so that is also something that is very interesting. Because अगर finally institutions भी move कर रहे हैं इस direction में, then this means कि ये definitely एक new forming trend है जिसमें institutions भी participate कर रहे हैं. So I am looking for dollar bullish setups, and so अभी के लिए मेरे पास सिर्फ GBP USD का ही trade बचा है in my account, and I am looking for new setups like I said. So I think with that, let's end the video here. I have pretty much covered everything that I wanted to. हमने precious metals की बात कर ली है, हमने स्टॉक मार्केट की बात कर ली है, हमने डॉलर की बात कर ली है, एंड हमने एनएफपी रिपोर्ट जो आई वो भी एनालाइज कर ली है. तो जस्ट लाइक अ स्मॉल होमवर्क और अ स्मॉल एक्सरसाइज, आई वुड रिकमेंड कि आप लोग यूट्यूब पे जाएं एंड या तो आप मेरी वीडियो देख सकते हैं लेबर मार्केट के ऊपर, या फिर आप किसी और की वीडियो देखें एंड समझें कि क्यों लेबर मार्केट को ट्रैक करना इतना इम्पॉर्टेंट है. In fact, what I'll do is मैं description में अपनी वीडियो का लिंक भी दे दूंगा, तो if you want, you guys can go and watch that video. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.